Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's January, so happy new year. I hope you guys have been having a great January so far. And just as a quick update, my holiday giveaway has ended. I'm currently in the process of choosing 2 winners for YouTube and then 2 winners for Instagram. So keep watch. I will probably DM you guys on Instagram and on YouTube if you guys were chosen. So keep a lookout for that. And now let's just jump right in to what this video is about. And I did this sort of thing last year, and I figure I would just do a fun recap of all of the new products that I discovered in 2016. So this video is not necessarily like my favorite products of 2016, but my favorite new discoveries that have become sort of like essential in my day-to-day life. Okay, so let's start with skincare. And I have raved about this product quite a bit, and I just have to put this in this video. I don't know if it's necessarily new because I did pick this up over the holidays last year, so 2015, and I love this so much. So this is from The Body Shop, and it's the Drops of Youth Concentrate. This has saved my skin numerous times throughout the year. Recently, I've noticed just this past year that my skin scars a lot easier now, especially when I have like really deep pimples, which kind of sucks because this is sort of the first time now that I've turned 30 that my skin is reacting this way. So this lightens all of the scars to the point where they are non-existent. I love this so much. If you are having problems with scars, like I recommended this to my cousin when she sort of burned her face using her flat iron, or was it her curling iron? I don't remember, but I told her to put this on it and it lightened up that scar super fast. Sticking with skincare, you guys have heard me rave about this brand. I've gone on and on about Sunday Riley, and I'm sure you guys are sick of it, but I have to put this in my video because this is the reason my skin looks so good. Like these two things, I know it's super expensive. This one bottle is $100, but when you're getting to the point where skincare is a top priority, late 20s, early 30s, that's where I am, you need to invest in skincare, and Sunday Riley is the best on the market. Like they hands down have transformed my skin. Moving on to hair care, and this year I didn't really talk too much about hair. I don't really know why, but I have discovered 2 new products for my hair. I did cut my hair fairly short, but up until maybe September, I had really long hair. So this is the Bumble and Bumble Surf Foam Spray Blow Dry for when I was styling my hair when it was long. I love this. This is like a mousse and a hairspray combined. If it had a baby, this would be it. And it's perfect for like whenever you're trying to curl your hair, give yourself volume. It's mostly, it says to use it mostly when it's damp. So I like to take a shower, and then right before I blow dry it, I put this in it and then blow dry my hair and then curl it. And this is fantastic for it. This one is what I use to style my shorter hair. And if you guys have looked at my last 2 videos where it was very sort of nice and curled, but a little bit messy and a little bit PC, that's because of this. And this is the Way Hair Care Wave Spray. And I only discovered this in December. But I'm putting this in the best products of 2016 because it honestly is the only thing that has made me love my short hair. Like I went through a phase where I was like, I like my short hair, and then sort of 2 weeks passed and I was kind of over it with my short hair. I didn't really like how it looked straight, and that's sort of what my hair is all the time, unless I style it. And because of the hair tools that I had, it didn't really style the way I wanted. It just kind of looked floofy and poofy, and I hate that. It just kind of made me look like wider, like my hair just went. With this one, I found that it sort of tamed it down, and the curls sort of were more wavy and less puffy. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I just felt like it gave me volume where I needed it, which is closer to the roots. And then the rest of the hair sort of just hung beautifully. And I was really happy with the way this helped style my hair. I sort of accepted the fact that I was not gonna find miracle mascara. It's just not gonna happen. And so I decided to start wearing falsies, and it took a while for me to get used to. Like, I couldn't get the hang of it. I was just like slopping glue all over my eyes. Don't get me wrong, I still do that. Especially these bad boys. These were kind of a pain asked to like put on my face. But I love the look of it. You know, these ones right now, they're a little bit extra. Well, no, not a little bit. They're like a lot of bit extra. I wouldn't wear these on a day-to-day basis. And the ones I'm wearing right now are the Huda Beauty Samantha No. 7s. These are a lot, but I do like the finished look. It just takes a while to manipulate it so it doesn't look like caterpillars on my eyes, which, you know, it's debatable. I think sometimes in certain looks, I'm like, whoa. But I do love the look of false lashes. So for everyday use, I like the Ardell Demi Wispies. These, I can't really find my Ardell Demi Wispies at the moment, but these are sort of similar to them. These are the Ardell 120 Demis. I have another one that I really like to use. That's the Eyelure, and it's the Vegas Nay. I think it's Simple Elegance or something like that. I like sort of full-on lashes because my lashes are so sparse. They're long, but they're really, really thin. And, you know, even with mascara, there's not much to work with. I like lashes that like make a statement. These may be too much of a statement, but I still don't mind it. I really enjoy how they sort of pull together a full look. Let's move on to makeup, and let's just start off with bases. And I have two here that I love. So this is the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. For a long time, for years and years, I was a powder foundation girl. I only wore that. I still like it. But ever since I discovered this year, I've just been like, I don't want to use anything else. However, because I do like to experiment with some of the foundations, I picked up this one, and this is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Cushion Foundation, and this is in the color C5.5. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, I am in the color Tan 07 in the Bare Minerals. What I really like to do is on days where I want to have a little bit more coverage, I'll start off with the Bare Minerals and then sort of add a bit of touch up with the Lumi Cushion. And I generally like to put it sort of on my cheeks where I have veins, and I've told you guys that I kind of like to cover that. And then just like right under my eyes where I like a little bit more coverage. And I love the finish of this together. I set it down, but it still has that like dewy finish, as you guys can see. So these two foundations are obviously sheerer, lighter coverage foundations. They can be built. You can build them up to be about medium. They're not going to be full coverage foundations. But I love these two because they're super lightweight. They don't sit on your skin really funny. They have a flawless finish. I can't rave about these enough. I'm so glad I discovered them. I love these. I think I wouldn't love those two foundations as much as I do if it weren't for this. This has been out for a really long time, but since I just started using liquid foundations this year, or I have to stop saying that, last year, 2016, I never had a reason to pick this up. But oh my goodness, guys, like this thing is the best thing ever, 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 ever. I was living under a rock in the dark, like out in Antarctica, because I just didn't know how amazing this was. And it just adds to those liquid foundations. It just makes the application of the foundation so smooth, so flawless. I love the way that sort of it melts into the skin, and with the Beauty Blender, I don't know, I can't explain it. I think the finish is so perfect. It looks like skin. It sort of moves like skin. It's not really cakey. It never gets cakey with Beauty Blender. I love this thing. But also, I have to give a shout out really quickly to the Beauty Blender Liquid Cleanser. This thing is kind of a pain in the butt to clean, but with this, super easy. It also doubles as brush cleaner. So when I'm cleaning my Beauty Blender, I also sort of remember to clean my brushes. All right, brows. Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in the number 4. Guys, this is heaven sent. I love this thing. I probably talked a lot in 2015 about how I loved my Anastasia Brow Wiz. This blows it out of the water. And I've talked about this many times already. You guys know how much I love it. It just makes doing my brows so easy. It's quicker, it's easier to handle. It's fantastic. Love this. This is not gonna be a surprise to you guys who watch my channel already. I've spoken about this more than probably 10 times. And this is my favorite eyeshadow palette. It's the Tartelette in Bloom palette by Tarte, and this is well loved by me. I have told you guys I've done a tutorial on this. If you guys haven't seen it, I will link it in a card above, and I'll also put it in the description box below. But this is my perfect palette. Like, you can do smoky eyes, like brown smoky eyes, you can do nude. I just can't get enough of this. If I know I'm going on a trip, like when I went back to Hawaii, I only brought this. I didn't bring any other eyeshadows. This was exactly all I needed because I can do sort of multiple looks, and I have yet to get sick of this. I don't want to say it's an old favorite because these products aren't old, okay? These are all new products I discovered in 2016. However, my favorite lip color, which is what I'm wearing today, is not a new one. I'm still loving the, brownie nude mauvey nude lip, the 90s lip. I just think that for my skin tone, it is the perfect nude lip. I just figured I'd share with you in case you guys were sort of looking for new alternatives. I have both high-end and also drugstore. And also, just as a side note, I know I don't feature a lot of drugstore products on my channel. If you guys would like me to do more drugstore things, leave me a comment down below and let me know. So let's start with drugstore. This is the NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick in the color Soft Spoken. This is what I'm wearing right now mixed with this other one. And this one is the Maybelline Color Sensational Matte in the color 660 Touch of Spice. This is what I have on top of Soft Spoken. I love this color. I love this color alone. And if you haven't yet discovered the Color Sensational Mattes, they're so good. I want to say this is probably as good as a MAC matte lipstick. And it's creamier. It's not nearly as dry. So right now on my lips, I have these two. But these three also sort of fit the bill of that brownie nude. I've spoken to you guys about the Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick in Stepping Out. Love this. And then I had quite a few things to back to MAC, and I picked up two new lipsticks. And as you guys can see, they're all the same. So this one is Persistence, and then this one is Whirl. If you guys were looking for more options for brownie, mauvey nudes, there you go. You have 5, well, technically new to me ones that work perfectly for tanned, medium skin tones. There you go, guys. That is a wrap on my top favorite discoveries of 2016 in beauty and skincare. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Again, don't forget to keep a lookout on your DMs on Instagram and also here on YouTube to see if you won my holiday giveaway. And if you guys are new to this channel, hit that subscribe button right now. That way you guys don't miss out on any videos from me. I'm hoping to get on a regular schedule for 2017, so fingers crossed that happens. But don't worry, guys, I have lots in store for this new year, and I have so many things I want to accomplish for my YouTube channel, so hit that subscribe button and stay tuned. Also, guys, don't forget to check me out on my social media, Twitter and Instagram. I'm mostly on Instagram, so check me out there. I post as much photos as I can, especially when I'm on vacation, so you guys can go see what I've been up to while I was in Hawaii. I will see you guys in my next one. Thank you guys again for watching. Bye!